Buenos dias, muchachos and muchacha. Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Yash. In today's Digest Daily, I'm going to be telling you just two things. One, how Liverpool have won the Premier League title. And two, why Arsenal is on the verge of implosion. Or basically why Arteta and the board are walking on thin ice if they don't do something come summer. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, so Liverpool yesterday beat Manchester City 2-0 at the Etihad Stadium to go 11 points clear at the top of the table. Alright, that's with a game in hand. So basically means if Arsenal win their game in hand, then that's a big if. You can put it in capital letters and bolden it, and you can even underline it if you want. They will be 8 points clear. Yeah, so they're basically 8 points clear if Arsenal wins their game in hand. So 8 points clear with 12 games to go. I don't see how that is turned around, especially the way they're moving. I don't see it happening, man. Especially when you consider that Arsenal lost at home to a team like West Ham United on Saturday. I don't see Liverpool getting caught up, or Arsenal rather, closing on that gap. And if you think you can do that, then you need to check out Mo Salah's numbers this season to know exactly why. He's on a mission. I think I said this earlier this season. He's on a goddamn mission, man. That man is moving like crazy. He has so far created 50 goals and assists in all competitions. No one else has done that. In the Prem, he has created already 40 goals. I'm talking 25 goals and 15 assists, bro. He's 6 goals away from breaking the Premier League all-time record for most assists in a single season. He's how many goals? He's 6 goals away, or 6 goals and assists away from catching up, or let's just say 7 goals away from breaking the record of the most goals and assists in a single Premier League season. Crazy. He's on 41. Wait, he's actually on 41 GNA, by the way, because I think he has what is it? Is it 16 assists so far? Or is it either he has 26 goals? No, he has 25 goals and I think 16 assists. Crazy stuff, man. Absolutely crazy. And I was seeing a stat where they were setting Mo Salah's record, the ones that he set when he was playing at Manchester City, not playing against. First of all, he's the sole individual who has scored the most goals against a Manchester City side coached by Pep Guardiola. 12 goals. No one has more. All right? Proper thorn in Pep's flesh. Now, if you look at his number this season, not only are they giving a man who's on a mission to win the Premier League for Liverpool, they're also giving Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. Look at this. He's the first player in the Premier League history to register 40-plus goals involvements in 2 different seasons. He did that in 17-18 season when he had 32 goals and I think 11 assists. Now this season, he's on I think 25 goals and 16 assists. That's 40-plus goals. He's the first player in Europe this season, top 5 leagues, to be directly involved in 50 goals across all competitions this season. Ballon d'Or. He has now assisted and scored in 11 Premier League games this season, the most by any single player in a single season in one of Europe's big 5 leagues since Lionel Messi for Barcelona in 14-15. That season, Messi had 11. He has provided more assists in 24-25 than any other Liverpool player has in a single Premier League campaign. He has 16 assists. He's the first player in Premier League history to score and assist in both games against the reigning champions in a season. He has done that against Manchester City. Scored and assisted on Sunday. Scored and assisted when they played their first leg at Anfield. He's the first player to score 25-plus goals and register 15-plus assists in the Premier League season. Even when, when Thierry Henry was doing 20-20, like 20 goals and 20 assists, he never got to 25 goals. Yeah, I know he got to 20 assists, but he never got 25-plus goals. He's on a goddamn mission, man. This, for me, they are Ballon d'Or numbers. And that's why, for me, I think Liverpool have won the league. I don't see how Arsenal turns it around. Especially now that we don't have a striker. There's no returning it around. So you can just say well done to Liverpool, man. You can just, give them the goddamn applause, man. Because, man, Mo Salah, fit as a fiddle, firing in all cylinders. I don't see how that one is turned around. So, I think it's fair to say that Mo Salah has won the league for Liverpool, and Liverpool have won the league. They have basically been the best team in the Premier League so far. They have lost only 1 game. Arsenal has lost 3 games and a myriad of draws. I don't see how Arsenal catches up. So, it's fair to say that Liverpool have won the league. with 12 games to go, I don't see how this one is turned around. And yesterday, they scored from a direct corner. Okay, not from a direct corner, but such a goal from the training ground, basically. You know, like Manchester City, they huffed and puffed, but they just could not break down Liverpool. Their defense was solid. Konate had a heck of a game, heck of a performance, if you ask me. Van Dijk, of course, impenetrable. Those guys, man, you cannot penetrate them, not gonna lie. Yeah, Mo Salah has 41 goals and assists this season, like I was saying. The most goals and assists had in a single season was 47. That was Alan Shearer in 94-95 and Andy Cole in 93-94. So he basically has 6 goals and assists between now and the end of these 12 games to break this record. He's definitely breaking this record. I don't see a player in Europe right now who's better than him. No one. Absolutely no one. So, yeah, Ballon d'Or-esque kind of performance, if you ask me. So, yeah, I don't think there's a way we are beating that. I need to see who won the Ballon d'Or in 14-15. Ballon d'Or winner. It has to be... Wait, it has to be Messi. It has to be Messi because I think that the season when they won the Champions League. So, yeah, it was Lionel Messi. He won the Ballon d'Or. That was his 5th Ballon d'Or. So, yeah, Liverpool, man, I think for me, they have been the best team. They totally deserve this league. It's a shame that Arsenal, one of the teams that we were thinking might be the one to actually now usurp Manchester now that they are collapsing, has absolutely collapsed. And, yeah, speaking of Arsenal, this might actually be the shortest digest daily I've ever done. Now, Arsenal, for me, I feel like we're on the verge of implosion because of 2 things. 1, no striker. And if you look at the way we played against Liverpool, against West Ham, bro, we were huffing and puffing and doing fuck all. A lot of possession with no penetration. You all know what we call that. Our captain was hiding, nowhere to be seen. Saliba is giving me jitters. He's producing stinkers this season. I don't know what's up with that guy. Is Madrid in his head? I wonder, really. Nobody else, nobody stood up in that game. Trossard was missing in action. Mikel Merino, I can't even blame the guy. He's not a striker. Nwaneri is the only one who was trying, and he was limping off when he was taken off in the second half. I hope that's not an injury. Thomas Partey, nah. Declan Rice, man, he was even taken off, I think, in the 60th minute. And then we took him off to bring who? Zinchenko? Arsenal was so blunt in attack. We did nothing in attack. We just had all the possession and did nothing. And then Maya Lewis-Kelly comes on and gets sent off. This one red card that Arsenal has gotten this season, you can't argue against. Honestly, you can't argue. Well, if you look at some replays that I've seen over Twitter, apparently Mohamed Kudus elbowed Maya Lewis-Kelly. That was not seen, not shown to the referee. So, yeah, it doesn't count. Still a red card. Denial of a goal scoring opportunity. The only good thing about this is that he only misses 1 game. Only misses 1 game. But the flip side of it, again, is Calafiori, bro. He's going to have to play now. Calafiori was terrible against West Ham. He was the worst player on the pitch. Him and Declan Rice, him and Martin Odegaard, worst of the lot. Then thirdly followed there quickly by Saliba. Absolutely atrocious. And I'm looking at them, I'm thinking, all the games that I was thinking Arsenal can win now, I am not sure anymore. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest on Wednesday. I think, yes, on Wednesday. I don't see how we win that. Honestly, if you played against the way we did against West Ham and we are going to City Ground or whatever they call their ground, I don't see how we win that. The hope I had is all gone. The faith I had with us winning some of these games, it's gone. I can't even say with certain that we can go to Manchester United and beat them. How? We have no striker. We have no striker. And all this goes back to us doing no business in the January transfer window. How are you in title contention and you decide not to buy a striker? When you badly need one. Badly. The whole wide world can see that you need a striker, but you decide against getting one. And this is why I think for me, Arteta and the board are setting themselves up. Because that leaves them with very few options come the summer. In the last 2 windows, Arsenal has had a net spend of 13 million pounds spent in 2 windows. 2 windows. Come this summer, bro, we're talking getting someone like Isak, getting Nico Williams, getting Zubi Mendy, getting Garcia. Like, that's the bare minimum. And that's not even all the guys we need to get. We need more than that. But there's no way come the summer you don't splash cash. Like, absolutely no way. If they don't splash the cash, trust you me, they can fuck off. I think the fans will turn on them. And I'm sorry, but I think they're going to turn on Arteta too. Now, I know the only blame I would take off Arteta on this one is because he said severally, and I don't know kali kwa tuchezea shere, he said severally over the January transfer window that we need to get someone. But the board got him nothing. We looked at Morata, we dismissed him. Guys like Rashford came and passed. We looked at Oli Watkins and gave up on him because we could not pay 60 million. Whatever the case it is, it's now seeming futile. It's now seeming like a very bad decision not to get a striker in January. And that leaves us with the summer where it's a make or break basically transfer window for me. And for all Arsenal fans, we want to see Isak, we want to see Nico Williams, because these guys have been linked with them for 3 transfer windows now. Yeah, go get Isak, go get Nico Williams, go get Zubimendi, and go get Gardem Garcia from Espanyol. He's looking like one of the best goalkeepers in La Liga, by the way, right now. So, yeah, you better do something. Or the first I'm going to turn on this board, I swear down. Yeah. Because leaving us bleak like we are right now, it's just crazy, bro. I mean, we could even finish outside top 4. I mean, if you watch our performance against West Ham, anytime we come up against a team that has a low block, we cannot break them down. We struggle. And this has happened over the last 2 or 3 seasons. Yeah, 3 seasons. When we drew with the 2-2s with the West Hams and Southamptons, we could not break them down. Well, we did easily break them down because that's why we scored the 2 goals. And then we were broken down at the back and we could not break them down again. And like I said in the rant that I made, it's like how it has felt this season when Liverpool are dropping points and Arsenal dropping points. It's like when Arsenal are dropping points in the 22-23 season, 23-24, it's like when you are dropping points and Man City dropping points as well. They didn't do that. They capitalized. And that's why they won the league. But Arsenal, yeah, we're just falling apart. Just falling apart. I don't want to go on another rant like I did on Saturday, but yeah, it's quite clear. Arsenal are not winning the league. They are not winning the league 3 times in a row now. We have finished second, or we have bottled a league. I don't want to call this one bottling, but goddamn, the way we fell against West Ham is just terrible, man. Shaming, embarrassing. Like, Liverpool could have been playing under some more pressure yesterday if you had won the game against West Ham, because they know they cannot slip up. Now, Liverpool can actually slip up in 2 games. They can actually lose 2 games and still have an advantage over Arsenal. If they continue like this, they will have the league wrapped by the time you go to Anfield. You might even have to give them a guard of honor at Gardem Anfield. And I'll say, like I said in the rant, if Arteta does not win the league next season, I think I've had enough. First of all, we have to get him everything, all right? So if the board does not get him everything, first of all, they can fuck off. I think they will get him everything. If he does not win the league after that, then for me, I think I would have had enough of this guy. I said he's not my uncle. We are not relatives. We will never be. So, yeah, this is pure business, man. Yeah, he can F off. He cannot deliver the title to the Arsenal. So, anyway, elsewhere, Chelsea got beat by Aston Villa. Manchester United drew with Everton in a place where I think they were going to get beat, but good performance for them. Getting a draw out is very important for them. That's where they are. Chelsea free fall continues. Bournemouth was stopped by Wolves. It was a crazy Saturday, by the way. Bournemouth were beaten by Wolves. Crystal Palace beat Fulham at Craven Cottage. Arsenal lost to West Ham at the Emirates. The first loss of the season in the league at home for us. Just crazy. Absolutely insane. So, yeah, that's how the cookie crumbled in game week 26, man. It was one to forget. We go to game week 27 happening this midweek. We have Newcastle going to Anfield. That's a big one. The other big one is Arsenal traveling to Nottingham Forest. I am not looking forward to that game. I am not at all. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's how it is, man. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, check out the Extra Digest podcast dropping later this week. I'm going to be having a Manchester City fan on board. You're going to be loving this one. So be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, 5,000 subscribers.